part of life, and you have to treat your friends nicely if you want them to keep coming back. If you're rude to your friends, they won't come back, and they won't retweet your show, and they won't drop digits so you can get high. Remember that, Rogan. It's very important. Penny. 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 Hey, girl. Look how happy you are, Rogie. Rogan and Penny. Hi, guys. You guys are so silly. Penny. Rogan. We got the dogs here. I just called them in here to... They were just taking it easy. I was like, we're calling in here. We'll roll up. Michael, Debbie, Jay Hammer, Doc, what's up? Doc, it's good to see you too, buddy. Drop me a digit so I can smoke my cannabis. I'm ready. I'm gonna take my shoes off. Just took Rogan for a nice hike. And the neighbor's dog followed us back home. She's a sweetie, though. They get along really well. Hey, Slowski. Philip. Rob. Got my cannabis socks on. At least you got two, Evan. Hell yeah, man. Good job on the photograph that you took of the female, the pistol. Bro, that's one of the best photographs I've ever seen of the female sex organ on a cannabis plant. It's a really good photograph. You mind if I steal that from you and use it? It's really good. It's one of the best close-up photographs I've ever seen. You did a really good job on that. Just goes to show you. See, even new growers can contribute. Even a new grower can contribute to the fucking movement, guys. See that? Evan's just starting. He's already producing some really good material. So, there you go. That's the kind of shit I like to see, Evan. You know? That made me happy. I was like, yeah, there we go. That's good. That's good stuff right there. Who's dropping digits on me, though? Oh, nobody. Nobody's dropped a digit on me, man. Don't you guys want me to get high? Don't you guys want me to get high? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's my only Joe Biden impersonation I knew. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, come on, man. All right. There we go. There is a number. Is anybody gonna... Evan! Thank you, Evan! Cheers to you, bro. Evan's with the double whammy. Right on, buddy. Cheers. Top of the hour to you, Evan. Jacob, thank you for all the retweeting you do for me. Doc, Evans, David C. Baker Jr., Nick Brown, Randy Church, Steve Running, Cat Stoops. You guys have blown up my Twitter feed. And, you know, the numbers aren't where they should be, but at least there's numbers, you know? And it's huge for me to have any response on on Twitter at all, and you guys do it for me, so thank you. Looks like somebody hit the lottery. So this is what I'd like to offer all of you guys, okay? If you're new to my show, you may have seen me on the internet, you may have heard of me before, or this might be your first time. This is a cannabis show. Um, I um, I talk about social issues. I talk about politics. I talk about cannabis. I talk about animals. I talk about life. All kinds of things on this show. I smoke. One of the few podcasters out there that actually smokes and podcasts simultaneously. I'm one of the people that actually started that on the internet. So when you find the show, you found the OG. You found the guy who's helped start a lot of the stuff that you guys are doing today on the internet. So welcome to Nay's Garden. I've got a website. It's called naysgarden.com. And there you will find all of my interviews with people like Ron Placone, Graham Elwood, Lee Camp, Arn Raw, Steph Zamorano, who's going to be here again Monday at noon Pacific Standard Time. So 4 hours back from now, wherever you are, on Monday, Steph Zamorano is going to be right here. So make sure you guys check out my show on Monday for the Steph Zamorano interview. We've already interviewed her, so this is going to be more of a conversation. And she's got a lot to offer. She's got a lot to share, and I think you guys are going to love her like I do. Okay, so we drop digits on the show. If you see people putting a 3 or a 7, it means that they went on social media and they shared the show, because I get algorithmed, meaning that no one sees me when I go live. But when my viewers share this in social media, we overcome and we combat those algorithms. So thank you for doing that for me. And I understand I saw a huge dropout of the people that were watching, and that's sad. It's hard to just keep people here, but I had to get that information out there as quick as I could. So it's out. I don't know who did the lucky share today, man, where all these people are coming from, but I'm pretty sure it's probably a Facebook. Great. If you guys want to tell me what channel you're coming in from, that would be great too. If you're not able to chat and you're trying to chat with me and your chat's not coming up here, just go find any one of my 6 Nay's Garden channels that are live right now on YouTube and chat from inside YouTube. It should work there. If you're not able to chat on Facebook. Hey, Young, what's up, buddy? Great. So let's go ahead and we're going to smoke for the digit drops. So far we had Evan's Garden was the first one, and Doc is the second one. So Doc, thank you so much for getting me high on this show. And yeah, you're probably going to want to watch. You might find me a little salty. You might find me a little offensive. You might find me a little disagreeable and hard to get along with at first. But David Davis says my shit's weak. Why is my shit weak? What shit, David? I don't even know who you are. Talk to me, buddy. Go ahead. And this is the other thing is I will talk to you guys that chat. I do pay attention to the chat. So let's go ahead, man. You want to troll me? Go ahead, troll me. What do you got? Why is my shit weak? What were you looking for, buddy? Did I need a face tat? Is that what you needed? Did I need titties? What, David, what would have not been weak? Me not being so old? Or David, is it the fact that you found an old 52-year-old man that you looked at and you said, man, I'd like to be him one day, and you just got really jealous? Is that what it was? Let us know, David. I can't wait to hear. Get back with me. Anyway, Doc, this is for you, bro. You got the 710, homie. Cheers. Happy 710. Stephen Culbertson, thank you for all the retweeting, buddy. All right, let's pack a fresh bowl. Let's show some of this gorgeous cannabis I'm going to be smoking. You guys want to see a close-up? Let's get a super duper close up of this cannabis. Cody, I'm so glad that you made it through the COVID, man. I'm so sorry to hear that you had to deal with that. So this bud right here is a mystery bud. It came out of my grow. It just magically sprouted out of the soil. It's so funny when it happened. I was like, you know, you could cull it and just be like, oh, it could be a male plant, and just get rid of it because you got this giant plant there in the grow pot. And then I was like, it might be something different. I have no idea what it is. I'll just find out. I grew it out. Turns out it's some crazy, bomb top shelf strain. And it's just too bad that I didn't kind of clone off of it, when it was alive. All right, who was after Doc Holland? It was, the next digit was Philip Palazzolo. Philip, this is for you. If you guys share this, wow, man, thank you guys for the 100 viewers. Thank you so much, man. Thank you guys. I'm so glad to see all these new people here. I hope you will keep watching my show. And I hope that you guys will, wow, it just went from 100 to 54 just like that? Oh, come on, man. What? What was that? Yeah, how do you lose 50? Did they just shut down one of my channels? No. What just happened? It went from 100 to 54? That never happens. Ryan's like sitting there staring at all his toys. But I kicked that COVID right in the ass. Fuck yeah, Cody. That's the attitude right there. No brain cells left and preaching to the masses. Here's a real impressive individual. No brain cells left? You want to compare minds? You want to try me? Yeah, I might be losing my edge a little bit, but at my 52-year-old aging ass, I bet I'm about 70,000 times sharper than you are mentally. So take me on, buddy. What do you got? Here I am. Cheers, guys. Who was this for? It was Philip Palazzolo. Philip, right? This is for Philip, right? Yeah, Philip. Cheers. Yeah, don't message me pictures, bro. Just tweet them at me, okay, bro? Don't message them. Tweet them at everybody so I can see them on Twitter. Yeah, that one got me sweating. Wow, it's really frustrating is there's a lot of new people here, but I really can't see too much chat from anybody new. Yeah, man, good as nay. I will do, bro. Hey, Stooks. I wonder who shared it in a large group and nailed it. I guess I should look and see which channel it was that blew up. Nobody actually mentioned the channel that was going crazy. I will look and see. Cannabis creates brain cells. I don't know if it creates it, but I know it repairs them. Come on, numbers. There it is. Periscope? Dude, it was fucking... It was Periscope. Dude, I blew up on Twitter. You guys blew me up on Twitter. That's why nobody can talk. Because these are just people that are viewing the post, I guess, on Twitter. And it counts, I guess it counts as a viewer on Periscope when they pull it up on Twitter. And they can't talk to me, I guess. I've got 13 people watching on Periscope, and I guess none of them can say anything to me right now. So listen, if you are on Periscope, not a single chat from Periscope. Can you believe this? That's why they're all fucking leaving, man. Where the fuck is my Periscope chat at? That's why they're fucking leaving. Do you know how frustrating and angry that makes me? So, listen, if you're watching on Periscope, just go over to your YouTube app, okay? Go to YouTube, type in Nay's Garden, and one of my channels will pop up with the little red live button, and click on that, and then you'll be able to talk to me, okay? First person to come over from Periscope that's new and comes over to YouTube and says, hello, I just came over from Periscope, and I'm new, and I don't know who you are. First person to come over to YouTube from Periscope, I'm going to do the next bong rip for you. As soon as someone does that. Can anybody do that for me? All of the people that are watching on Periscope, it's obvious. It says there's 32 people on Periscope right now, guys. 32 Periscope viewers. Listen, I understand if you're watching on Periscope and I'm not seeing your chat, there's a problem with that, obviously. So what you can do is go right over to YouTube, find Nay's Garden on YouTube, and I'll be live on 6 channels. You'll find me. Just type in Nay's Garden. It'll come up. And, yeah, who won the 420, actually? We did, Philip. It's Cat Stoops gets the 420. Cat Stoops. Happy 420, Cat. Cheers. Mystery Bud. Somebody hashtag Grace's sweaty pencils. Somebody hashtag Grace's sweaty pencils. And then somebody tell me what that is. Somebody hashtag Grace's sweaty pencils. GSP. Hashtag Grace's sweaty pencils. Let's talk about that, Nay. Let's talk about what, Papa? What do you want to talk about? Can anybody hashtag Grace's sweaty pencils? And can anybody else tell me what that means? That's not how you hashtag, Cat. My town cancels the MLK parade, which was a shocker and also smart. Right? Yeah, so there's no violence. Yeah, we don't need that right now. It's sad that you have to do that. It's sad. I'm sad for that. I don't support it, you know. I don't support the canceling of it, but I understand it's a necessity. Nobody brainwashed us. He done a great job. Someone brainwashed the zombies that voted for the Democrats, says Craig Spear. Right on, Craig Spear. It's good to hear from you, man. More from you, please. I'm glad you disagree with me, and I'm glad that you feel brave enough to come on here and disagree with me. It's fine. You can say that Donald Trump didn't brainwash you into voting for him. That's fine. You can say that Donald Trump did not brainwash you into thinking that he's a good leader and that all that he does is out of his heart for the good of you. You know? That's fine. And if you want to call the people that voted for the Democrats zombies, I would agree with you. But I would say, but what about the people who voted against Donald Trump? Not for the Democrats, but against Donald Trump, which the majority of votes that went against Donald Trump were considered by the individual voters during polling to be votes against Donald Trump. They weren't considering that they were voting for Craig Spear. They weren't zombies. They weren't zombie Democrats. They were just people that didn't like Donald Trump. So you gotta ask yourself, why so many people didn't like Donald Trump, but you do? Why are you in the minority, Craig? You know? Wouldn't that make you wonder? Wouldn't that make you want to at least look at it and see why he lost? If he was so great, you guys were telling us for 4 years how great Donald Trump was and that he was going to be, president forever, you guys said. You said he was going to be, next year and then 4 more years and then 4 more years and then 4 more years after that. And he was going to be president for life. That's what you guys said. You said he was so great and that America loved him. What happened? Oh, I have an autistic grandson. Okay, Paw. Okay, let me get off Facebook. Grace's sweaty pencils. Oh, that's close. There's no E. And you can't put an apostrophe in a hashtag, but you're almost there. You're almost there, Kat. Get rid of the apostrophe and get rid of the E in pencils. Can anybody hashtag Grace's sweaty pencils? Can anybody hashtag Grace's sweaty pencils? I mean, Kat Stoops almost has it, guys. She's about to make all of you look really bad. Come on, man. She's almost got it. Who's going to beat her? Who's going to beat her with the hashtag Grace's sweaty pencils? And then who's going to tell me what that is? Grace's sweaty pencils. Come on. Billy says I'm autistic. Billy, hey Billy. Billy says I'm autistic. Grace's sweaty pencils. Yes, Kat Stoops. No, Zane, that is not how you do a hashtag. Zane, I would refer you to Kat Stoops' correct hashtag. It's all one word, and the words each start with a capital letter to make the words pop out at you so they don't blend in together, so you can see the hashtag and read it. Grace's sweaty pencils. What is it? Brandon Crosby, what up? Shave your knuckles for justice. Welcome to Gotham. You guys check out Graham Elwood on YouTube. Tell him I sent you. Go subscribe to his channel. That is sad. That is sad. Nobody knows what Grace's sweaty pencils are? There's no apostrophes, Zane. You guys gotta listen to me. There's no apostrophe in a hashtag. It's gotta just be characters, but you can make capitals. No. Kat had it correctly. See you guys? I want you guys to be able to hashtag Grace's sweaty pencils. You don't want to touch Grace's sweaty pencils? Yeah, they wouldn't be so bad. Aunt keeps in her tits. Billy, close. I'm going to give you a couple of hints. 9 times. 9 times? 9 times. 9 times? 9 times. Grace's sweaty pencils. I'm making you guys think when you're high. You understand that? I do this to you all the time. It might seem silly, but I'm forcing you to follow instructions. I'm forcing you to get really high and pay attention. I'm teaching you to be coherent while you smoke cannabis. So if you got to drive a car somewhere, 9 times. Where'd the sweat come from? From her scalp. From Grace's sweaty scalp. You guys, I'm forcing you to use your memory. I'm forcing you to listen to what I'm telling you while you're smoking. I am making you do these little menial things while you're high. I'm building your fucking brains back up for you is what I'm trying to do. I really liked it. I would have liked it if somebody had gotten this. Grace! 9 times. Grace! 8, blink. 7, blink. 6, blink. Grace! Come on, guys. I'm giving it all to you now. I'm giving you... You guys are just like this. You're like, we don't know, Nay. Just tell us. No. Not Rain Man. Brains, people. Brains. Think about it. It's from a movie. It's from a movie that all of you have seen this movie. It's from a movie. It's a campy, fun, day at the beach kind of movie. A feel good, if you would. It's a feel good. It's a feel good movie. Unless you're an older white male, because of course all older white males are evil in all movies. So, sorry for all of you older white males out there. Rogan's down here playing, he's so cute. Grace is pulling pencils out of from her hair. In between her, she's got a bunch of pencils in her hair. She's pulling out a bunch of pencils and she's looking at them. She's like, how many fucking pencils are in here? Grace, your son has been absent from school 9 times. 9 times? 9 times. Your son has been absent from school 9 times. Somebody's going to get this. This is probably one of the most famous movies in the world. All of you have seen it. Billy. Really? Was there someone named Grace pulling pencils out of her hair in Birdcage? It's such an iconic scene, too. Come on, you guys. No? All right. I'm just going to have to tell you, since none of you got it. Are you ready? I'm going to tell you in 20 seconds. I'm going to tell you in 20 seconds, as long as it takes me to do this bong rip. Cheers. See if you can beat me to it. Billy, Billy got it, and he beat Slowski by 1 second. Yes, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Billy Ballantyne got it, and Slowski came in 1 second later. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Grace! Your son has been. Ferris has been absent from school 9 times. 9 times? 9 times. 9 times. And it goes 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2. He's like, Grace! And she's pulling pencils out of her fucking. Out of her fucking ear. Grace's sweaty pencils. How dare you not figure that out? How dare you? Slowski's had that profile pic for years and years and years, man. The color purple. Hey, I say we all go for a splash of kefefe. I got some whipped cream. What? What? He's got the whipped cream. He's got the whipped cream. Whipped cream puts all over your body. I was thinking about putting the cabinet back there where those two pictures are. And I realized, my camera never goes over that far. It excludes the entire waterfall. It would be like, okay, you'd see the waterfall. My bad. But still, I got cardboard boxes in the way of the waterfall right now. I don't like to talk about my cardboard boxes. I'm cardboard boxily challenged. Whipped cream puts all of your body. Whipped cream puts all of your body. All right, so we're about to start the fun half of the podcast here. I stole that from Sam Cedar. Do you like that, the fun half? Fuck Sam Cedar, man. Right, Romy? Fuck Sam Cedar, man. Whipped cream puts all of your body. Coffee, man. That's gonna get me going. It's perfect time. 4:30. It's not too late. It's not too late for coffee. It's never too late for coffee. Okay, we've got our little coffee station right here. My dog a lot of coconut oil for his dandruff and his dry ear. Seems to be helping a lot. But I just have to keep putting the coconut oil on them over and over again. It's like lots of coconut oil, but it seems to be do the trick. singing about it. That's what's up. That's what's up. He always puts the right amount of cream in his coffee, Val. She knows exactly what to do. Unreal. Shake it up. Shaking up the whipped cream. There we go. What? Oh, you gotta put the cream away. Don't forget to put the cream away. It'll go bad. Very good, very nice, very nice. You're very good, you. Oh. God bless America. Went to go get coffee and we lost some people. I apologize for that. That's some good coffee right there. I'm excited about that coffee. How about that coffee? How about that coffee? How about... Nobody's even doing coffee anymore, pal. What are you doing? Unreal, pal. Buffalo. This Monday at noon, we're going to have Steph Zamorano. Jimmy Dore's wife is going to be here. Steph Zamorano from the Jimmy Dore Show is going to be here, guys. Hey, High Fly Tree Guy, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while. See, I got rid of my mustache, so I can drink the whipped cream now, and I don't get whipped cream on my mustache. It's great, or at least not as much. It's my whipped cream strategy. You got to take the hairs down about 3/4 of an inch on your mustache so that you can enjoy the whipped cream properly, and still do it on camera and not look the fool. Whipped cream. What about it? What about this coffee, though, huh? Hey, what? What? Yeah, Stooks, I don't know what that means. I'm talking about whipped cream and coffee, and you say getting pings. I don't know what that means. Use your words, Stooks. Where's Iceman? I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. How about this coffee, though? Oh, people are leaving my... You know what it means when people start leaving? I'm going to grab my guitar and start playing it. Dude, we're not even an hour in. We had over 100 people watching at one point, man. Can you believe that? It went up to 100. Whip crime! Whip crime! Bring the SG out. Yeah, I don't feel like playing guitar. It's only fucking 41 minutes in. I know everybody's going to leave when I start playing it. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Oh, this fucking coffee's so good, though. Oh, my fucking God, that is so goddamn good. I think that it's not trendy ass dabber chat. It's trendy dabbers chat. And I don't know if it's still up, actually. I haven't been there in a long time. TrendyDabbersChat.com. It was supposed to be trendy ass dabbers. Just fucking, I typoed that shit. So it became trendy as dabbers. With one S. But because of a fucking typo. Probably the best thing I ever did. To start out with, though. Slowski says the chat's up. And he's in there right now. You guys see that? He says the chat's still up, man. My chat room is still up. God, man. I don't know how that's possible without someone keeping an eye on it to make sure that it's running. That's crazy. Dude, I want this whipped cream so bad. I wish I had a spoon right now. Psst, unreal. Forgot to bring a spoon. I got it and it was so good. High Fly Tree Guy's gonna go into the chat with you, bro. There you go. Trendy Dabbers. No, Cat, not trendy as Dabbers Chat. No, it's trendydabberschat.com. Trendydabberschat.com. You know, if you guys would go to naysgarden.com, there's a link right to the chat. You scroll down, it says chat. You just click on the chat button, it'll take you there. Yeah, there's a chat room, that's right. I forgot about it. No, the last time I went in there, I saw that Sokol Hippie Hashman was in there using it. Dude, I think I'm pretty fucking high as fuck right now. Like, really high. The coffee kicked in my cannabis high. And maybe some of that whipped cream. What? Nobody's even doing that anymore, Val. Yeah, people are leaving. You know what? I'm just going to play my guitar. Fuck it. I don't care. Everybody's going to leave. There'll be 8 people watching. And, you know, for the 8 people who stay and watch, thank you. I love you guys. And for the rest of you that leave when I play my guitar, suck my dick. All right? When I start playing my guitar and you leave, you're rude and you're a little fucking bitch. Suck my dick. All right? All right. My guitar playing is good. And that is how you need to talk to your fucking audience when they disrespect you. You preempt that shit, motherfucker. You preempt that shit. And I gotta tell you, a couple of times I played some music for y'all. I was impressed, actually. You know, every time I do music, I risk my channels. I risk all of my. You get in trouble for this, and you can get strikes, and it sucks, and your channels go down. And I take these risks. And I hope you appreciate them. You know. Drop D. Workforces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. Some of those that work forces, you're the same that burn crosses. Ah! Now you do you justify those who died. Wearing a badge and the chosen right. Those who died are justified. Wearing a badge and the chosen right. Justified. Those who died. Wearing a badge and the chosen right. Those who died are justified. Wearing a badge and the chosen right. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Come on! Motherfucker! Be wearing these picks down pretty good, man. All right. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Yeah, man, you know what? My chat's not your little billboard, bro. If you don't want to just come in here and talk to me, go away. You're not welcome here. Just go fuck off. You know, you're a little cunt. Go fuck yourself, okay? I'm here with my friends. I'm here to get high with my friends. My friends are cool, and you're a fucking douchebag, okay? Understand that. You know, if somebody wants to come in here and support Trump and have a conversation about it, I'm okay with that. I'm fine. Show me how smart you are. Don't show me that you're a little fucking cunt bag, you know? Your mama's a dumb cunt, and your daddy's a fucking pussy. Okay, dude? Go fuck off. Psst. You guys like that? I'm gonna get butt. Try to disrespect my chat, I'm gonna disrespect you. Double time. That's what we do up here in the Trendies. You got a problem with that? Suck my fucking dick. Start sucking it. Look at you sucking my dick. You guys like that? You guys like that? Huh? What? Whipped cream, he puts all over his coffee. Whipped cream, puts all over his coffee. Cat. Okay, it's Jacob Oliver Revel Granger gets the next bong rip. Jacob, are you here? Jacob, are you here? Jacob Granger, are you here for your bong rip? Jacob Granger, are you here? Are you here, Jacob? Are you here for your bong rip, Jacob? I shall make it very smoky and lots of smoke rings for you, Jacob. Are you here, Jacob? Jacob, are you here? Jacob. 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 Are you here, Jacob? That's kind of funny. Combs, Biden says Biden is a bitch. I agree. Biden is a cunt. He's a cock-sucking cunt. I fucking hate Joe Biden. Ugh. Hope he trips over his fucking shoelace and dies. But that's just me, man. You know, that's just me. Okay, so Jacob Granger has left my live stream. You do not get a bong rip, Jacob. Not at all. We're going to move on to the next person. Jacob left, everybody. I want everybody to know who these people are that leave my live stream and stop supporting. Jacob Oliver Revel Granger, you left. And we know who you are. No bong rip for you. No bong rip for you. Oh, that's funny. No bong rip for you. No bong rip for you. Stephen Culbertson, are you here? You better hope you are, motherfucker. Stephen, are you going to get called out? Stephen Culbertson, are you here? Oh, yes, you are here. Very good. Stephen, this is for you because Jacob left. He's one of my non-supporting bitch supporters. God damn it, man. You fucking leave my goddamn live stream. I fucking hate you. I was going to do a bong rip for you, motherfucker. You know, it really hurts me, man. It's top of the hour, too. It would have been yours, Jacob. It could have been us, bro. That could have been us. Look what you did to us, bro. Jacob, look what you fucking did to us. Steven, cheers, bro. Steven, are you still here? Stephen Culbertson, are you still here? I don't care that you just chatted 3 minutes ago. Are you still here, Stephen Culbertson? Stephen Culbertson, are you still here? Stephen Culbertson, are you still here? Jesus fucking Christ, man. Did you leave too? Okay, so Jacob left. Stephen Culbertson. Oh, you're here? Oh. Cheers, Stephen. Man, I wonder who shared it on Periscope and got all those people to come in here. I wonder if somebody big retweeted me on Twitter. You know, like somebody with a big following. You want to hear me play guitar? I just played guitar, bro. Just played you guitar. Oh, my goodness gracious, I'm dying right now. Feels good. Holy shit, what a bong rip. this podcast went to shit quickly, didn't it? Man, what the fuck happened, everybody? Are you guys no longer having fun with me? Did anybody figure out the title of this fucking video? Fucking, we had like 1,000 people probably tuned into this broadcast. Nobody came in and said, who do you think the title is referring to? Hello. Hello, somebody. Who is the title referring to, guys? What's the answer to the question of the title of this video? Jesus fucking Christ, man. My show sucks. I guess if you don't have a goddamn green screen behind you, you know, people just lose their shit. Oh, it's got a bunch of guitars and bombs, man. Man, why can't he just have a white wall behind him like everybody else? Man. We're so fucking stupid. Man. Jimmy Dore on the hand, killing the super chats. Jack Potts. Dude, is he live right now, bro? Let's go check him out, man. Because my podcast is pathetic right now. H.A. Goodman. Michael Malice is live. Lee Camp is live right now. Tim Pool, Alex Jones Show. Bloomberg Quick Take. I don't see Jimmy Dore being live, but I do see that Lee Camp is live. Why wouldn't it show me Jimmy Dore being live? Isn't that interesting? Oh, there it is. Jimmy Dore Show live. Wow, dude. Everybody is live right now. Dr. Cornell West. He's got 7,800 viewers. He's not vacuuming up the goddamn...
More. Jimmy and Steph, Jackson Hickle, YouTube political commentator, is planning a sit-in D.C. New Year's weekend to hashtag force the vote. We would like as many folks who are able to attend to show up and show out. Can you help us promote this? Absolutely, Colin. Tweet it to us, all right? And we can certainly support force the vote on New Year's weekend. Force the vote in New Year's weekend.
$5, $5, $5.
Hashtag cannabis for all. Rogerio Andrade, thank you.
Cannabis for all?
Support, grazie. Quincy Dodge, thank you, Jimmy.
Who is that?
Alex Grattan, interesting, rejected racism
That was
against
great.
whites. Otis B. Dr. West, will you be part of the Movement for the People's Party Coordinator Circle? If not,
I did not mean to ruin your people's party.
Keep your eyes open, brother Dr.
I did not mean to ruin your people's party. I did not mean to ruin your people's party.
Fortunately, disagrees with this action. Actually, Cenk Uygur came out in support of the action in a tweet. Am I correct? Don't stay on me. No. Stay on me. Salma Ali, thank you, Jimmy. Kimberly Bain, thank you. Demetrios Karastamatis, thank you so much. Wolfpack, so is this hashtag force the vote, just like the vote to legalize marijuana in the federal level and pass with the votes and nothing came of it? Wolfpack, what are you arguing?
I'm not asking anybody for any money.
Ah, that's the difference. Sage and full. Jimmy often refers to FDR, but misses the point that FDR was successful because he threatened. We never missed the point that he threatened the rich. He grew up with them. They were part of his culture, his community, his society. So he could stick it to them. He knew what would make them afraid. Politics is not the path. Banking is the path. Yes, surely know that. Lucius the Internal.
Oh, just a little brownie wants to go outside, little
Lucius.
brownie.
Hey, can you share the URL for Force the Vote in the chat?
I have been.
Oh, thank you.
It's just, yeah.
I was just asking. No, you did it. You did it.
Yeah, we've been doing it. Jimmy is the who Horton hears. I'm guessing that's harder to say than to type. Gray Walker. You have always impressed me. Breathe in and breathe out, Lucius. Thank you so much,
Nick
Lucius.
says that the link that you keep posting is missing a character.
4.
It's forcethevote.org. Oh, hang on, Mark. Hold on. I don't have my.
All right, we're still on me. Okay, I'll still do this a little bit. Here we go. And Robert Del Greco, hello, Robert. The only thing Affordable Care Act did was cut COBRA in half. But it's still not affordable for most people, especially those who are unemployed. Oh my God, COBRA is not affordable. COBRA is like a Band-Aid.
Yes,
you
that's
still
cute.
have money to pay for it. COBRA is a nightmare. Tuba Buddha, my grandfather was a general practitioner and surgeon for 50 years, where when he was alive, he demanded Medicare for all, paying by SS tax on all income, not ending 120K
So
at
what do you mean,
it
don't
does
forget
now.
to email
Tax the
info?
rich,
You mean
for
AOC?
fuck's sake. I hear ya.
You mean don't forget.
Thank you, Tuba. Troder, thank you, Troder. Need to have a Joe Kishore on the show soon. Pretty please. You know, there's a lot to do on the show.
Oh, you have an updated Buddha game? When did you send that?
All right, need to have Hontus Farmer. Great show. Make them have the
Okay.
debate and vote in Congress about health care. Try for Medicare for all and settle for affordable basic public option. Don't give up.
And put it at the end of
Job,
let me put it
these
in.
men, our champions, are dropping the most utterly refreshing truths right now. Oh. Die Godzilla. Jimmy, please interview Varoufakis and AOC, LOL. David Gurman, hashtag cannabis for all.
Cannabis for all.
Okay, here we go. Hello?
Cannabis for all.
Hot mic, Jimmy. We can all hear you, just so you know.
I like
All right.
that. At least somebody's
Thanks.
saying something about cannabis,
Daniel
man.
Carmen, hashtag cannabis for all. You got it. Sport dropping. In sports, you can't win a championship without an a-hole on your team. Jimmy is that our hard ass coach. Otherwise, the left is too soft. I mean, are they soft on purpose because they've been co-opted? Are they soft on purpose because they have access? Are they soft on purpose because they get to be on the cover of Rolling Stone? Are they soft on purpose because they get to do speaking engagements for $150,000? All right, let's do that. Return. In sports, thank you, sports droppings. Matt C, cool. Trevor Nyberg, that was profound interview. This show is on the top of its game. Thank you all. Nobody in Congress, and that was from Trevor. Tosco, nobody in Congress is bringing forth how undocumented workers are not getting any stimulus, not even AOC. It can be done through ITIN. Undocumented Latinos are the ones keeping this country in life support. They deserve better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, right back to Jimmy Dore. And I think you have to push your seat up.
Hi, everybody.
He's a little guy.
Oh, my God.
You take a day off tomorrow?
I'm going to take a week off tomorrow. Oh, my God. You know how you feel? You ever have you ever driven for 10 hours straight? That's how I feel. That's how I woke up. That's how I woke up feeling today. That's how I still feel. Holy shit. Oh my God. I need a Klonopin and a massage. Yes. I saved one from Hawaii. Honestly, I did not expect this campaign to take off like this. I thought it would just be like a, but here it is. And
We
I
were the
did
first
not
ones
expect-
on it. We were the first ones on it, guys.
Get random texts.
I did.
We were literally live tweeting this when he
Expect
started talking about
the
it.
vitriol
We were right
that
there
I would get for
back in
trying
November.
Medicare for all?
to get health care for people in the middle of a deadly pandemic. I did not expect the douchebaggery of the corporatists and the blue checks. I did not expect it. But it's there. But a lot of people are revealing themselves. A lot of fake, phony activists, right? A lot of phonies getting revealed. Josh Fox getting revealed. That guy who did Gasland, he's totally revealing himself as a fake activist who's just a career climber, takes money from Rockefeller. And now he's against this. He's protecting politicians instead of pressuring them. He's garbage. He's revealed. A lot of people. I'll stop there. I won't name any more names. But Josh Fox already fucked himself. He called Matt Taibbi and Katie Halper Russian infiltrators. He tried to get Michael Moore's movie censored and then said he didn't. And Matt Orfalek caught him. So did the Max Blumenthal. Then we found out where he gets his money.
Where does he
He
get his
gets
money?
millions of dollars. He gets from these fucking big corporate people. He gets from Rockefeller Foundation, stuff like that. So it's funny to see the people coming after me. They hate me more than they want people to have health care. I haven't seen one blue check person come after me over this who doesn't have health care. Every blue check person who's come at me has health care. Just so you know. And I appreciate Dr. Cornell West for encouraging me to keep doing what I'm doing in the face of all the bad faith attacks, even from people who take NATO money, even people who give tongue baths to war criminals.
It's just weird that anybody would ever say, I'm excited to meet this war criminal.
It's an honor.
Or
It's an honor to meet this war criminal.
Work.
It's an honor to meet a war criminal who's killed 500,000 children. It's an honor. I'm a journalist. One time I was in a news studio, and I won't say who did this, but someone wore such a short... No. Anyway.
You gave me a dirty look last week when I mentioned that. I thought it was funny.
I'm just saying. I've seen newscasters naked asses in newsrooms. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying whose.
I think that was a nice news skirt.
Yeah, a nice news skirt.
Yeah, the only thing worse than a nice news skirt is a nice news thong.
A news thong. It's a news bikini. I'm doing the news in my news thong. Oh, boy. So guess what? Pete Buttigieg is the new transportation secretary. That's the deal that they struck for him to throw Bernie under the bus and consolidate around Joe Biden, as he got to be the transportation secretary. Makes sense when you think of the places in the United States with the best public transportation. You think Boston, New York, South Bend, Indiana. Makes sense. Buttigieg, who's never held federal office, dropped his presidential bid and endorsed Biden in March, helping him build momentum toward capturing the Democratic nomination. Biden showing him the gratitude I'd imagine his Marxist father wouldn't want to. Look how happy they are knowing they just denied millions of people health care. Look how happy they are. We're going to keep the poors from having health care, right? Here's a guy who's had brain surgery after brain surgery. He almost went bankrupt because his kid got sick. This guy, Joe Biden, and he's still denying you. That's the kind of monster Joe Biden is. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to be mean to politicians.
Where's your respect?
Where's my respect?
He has been in politics, Jimmy, for longer than you've been alive. And I just don't think it's appropriate that you shit on elected officials.
Hey, Pete Buttigieg claims victory in Iowa before the results are even in. Remember when he did that? Mm-hmm. And soon he'll be able to say your train has arrived before it even leaves. Stop Sanders Democrats are agonizing over his momentum. Oh, the agony of people getting health care. The agony. The guy who wants to make it difficult for you to see a doctor wants to make it difficult for you to get around now too by putting Buttigieg in transportation. Just so you know. The matter of what to do about Bernie was the subject of it. So get this. So just so you know how Pete Buttigieg got this gig. So Pete Buttigieg went to this undisclosed Democratic Party dinner in New York and Washington, organized by longtime party financier Bernard Schwartz. It was a what to do about Bernie dinner. The gatherings included scores from the moderate or center wing of the party, including Speaker Nancy Pelosi of California, Senator Chuck Schumer of New York, then minority leader, former Governor Terry McAuliffe of Virginia, the president of the Center for American Progress, Nara Tanden, and Mayor Pete Buttigieg of South Bend, Indiana. What? That guy is CIA. How does he get into that meeting, the mayor from South Bend, Indiana? This is before the primary. What? Guy is straight up. Oh, and here's when he pretended. Remember when they had to cheat to get him to win Iowa? And then this is what a guy who knows that organization and the establishment is cheating for you. This is what a guy looks like after they just cheated for you and you have to face the press. This is right after Iowa, after he just declared victory in Iowa. But watch, he won't answer any questions. He just won Iowa. Why wouldn't you be screaming your enjoyment? Because he knows that it was a fix.
Sure to declare a victory.
How do you feel about Iowa?
How do you feel?
You said victorious last night.
Because earlier you feel like your living numbers are going well.
What? And he's got a dent in the back of his head. And that comes from when the CIA indoctrinates you.
He got a dent.
That's a guy who knows that the establishment just cheated for him. I guess this is the part people don't like when I do stuff like this. When I just speak plainly. Hey, I'm a fucking comedian. I'm not looking for a job in politics. I'm not looking for a job in show business. I've got my own job. I'm a stand-up comedian. I don't work for anybody. And I'm going to talk the way I talk.
You don't want to be invited to the club?
I don't want to be invited to the club. I'm not looking for an MSNBC contract or a CNN contract. But that's awesome. Hey, can you look like a little kid excited about Taco Bell and like you're about to go murder somebody with a hammer at the same time? Because that's what he looks
How do
like.
you feel about Iowa?
How do you feel?
You said victorious last night.
Because earlier you feel like your living numbers are going well.
Yeah, he looks like he's about to go murder someone with a hammer. That's a great line Ron wrote. Hey, Mayor Pete's going to need those McKinsey cost-cutting skills to fix the nation's roads and bridges. Oh, really? Let's see, how do you do in South Bend? Potholes around South Bend might be the worst in recent memory, says the South Bend Tribune.
God, look at that pothole. And look at that idiot driving right through it.
Can you fill potholes with platitudes? Then Pete Buttigieg is the guy for you.
Drive the fuck around it, dude. Are you
I mean,
kidding
seriously.
me? You gonna drive through that
It's the
pothole?
worst the area repair shops can remember in well over 10 years, with lines of vehicles awaiting repair for pothole-related damages nearly every day. It's the worst I've ever seen, said the service manager at Rick's Otten Road 66 in South Bend, adding that one recently the station had 25 calls for tow truck assistance all at the same time, 8 a.m. The same is echoed at service shops throughout the area because the roads are so bad in South Bend, Indiana. This is the guy for Transportation Secretary. Zolman Tire and Auto Repair had even more business this year as the prices for tires, rims, and labor have only gone up. A State Farm insurance agent in South Bend said motorists with collision coverage have protection. However, many don't file because the damages are close to the policy deductible, and they don't want to put that. And guess what? It was so bad there that Domino's had to give them $5,000 to fill their potholes so they can go deliver pizzas. That's how bad it was. Their delivery drivers were wrecking their cars on Pete Buttigieg's roads, so Domino's decided to fix them. That's how bad Pete Buttigieg is as a transportation guy. How do you get in that meeting? How do you get to be you go from failed mayor of South Bend, Indiana, to this transportation secretary? What? How do you do that? CIA. Hey, maybe he'll privatize everything and everyone get ready to pay your toll on the Pizza Hut Parkway. Buttigieg isn't a transit visionary, but Biden might not need one. Wow. Hey, transportation's doing great here. Look at that bullet train and the high-speed trains and the fuel-efficient buses we've got. We're nailing it here in the United States. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need high-speed or bullet trains or no, doesn't need one. Doesn't need one. It appears that Biden's team removed from YouTube and Twitter the infamous video mocking Mayor Pete for only ever handling projects like small infrastructure repairs and pet chip scanners. Did you know this?
No.
So I'm pretty sure Biden put this out, and now that they've removed it, and this was from Biden's team.
Pete Buttigieg doesn't think much of the vice president's record. Let's compare. When President Obama called on him, Joe Biden helped lead the passage of the Affordable Care Act. And when parkgoers called on Pete Buttigieg, he installed decorative lights under bridges, giving citizens of South Bend colorfully illuminated rivers. Both Vice President Biden and former Mayor Buttigieg have taken on tough fights. Under threat of a nuclear Iran, Joe Biden helped to negotiate the Iran deal. And under threat of disappearing pets, Buttigieg negotiated lighter licensing regulations on pet chip scanners. Both Vice President Biden and former Mayor Pete have helped shape our economy. Joe Biden helped save the auto industry. Pete Buttigieg revitalized the sidewalks of downtown South Bend by laying out decorative brick. And both Biden and Buttigieg have made hard decisions. Despite pressure from the NRA, Joe Biden passed the assault weapons ban through Congress. And even when public pressure mounted against him, former Mayor Pete fired the first African-American police chief of South Bend. And then he forced out the African-American fire chief, too. What you've done matters.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So you see him wink? He's winking at the CIA. I got it. Hey, Buttigieg may finally give the United States its infrastructure day. Transportation secretary, the former McKinsey consultant's cost-cutting and networking skills are just what the job needs. Because he's from McKinsey. McKinsey Global Infrastructure Initiative. They have a global infrastructure initiative at McKinsey. Hey, who's on that global infrastructure McKinsey board? Oh, it's a who's who of fuckfaces. Madeleine Albright, look at that. These are the people.
Yeah, an honor to meet her.
You know, it would be an honor. It would be, as a journalist, as a fake journalist, it would be an honor. As a person who reads other people's news and pretend that I'm a journalist, it would be an honor. As a person who reads other people's news reports for a living and never had an original thought in their life, it would be an honor to interview you and be paid by NATO to do it. It would be an honor. I would be an honor for me to ruin my career by saying it's an honor for me to interview you. I'm going to do it on purpose because I'm not really a journalist. I'm a child. Hey, look. As Mayor Pete Buttigieg removed traffic lights from the intersection by a public bus stop that students use to get their charter school, he removed, did you see that? He removed a traffic lights from an intersection by a public bus stop that students use to get to their charter school. When a black 11-year-old was killed at the intersection, Mayor Pete blamed the kid for darting across the street. Hey, waiting for the story of Mayor Pete drawing a crosswalk in his kitchen when he was a child to help the family. Because they put this out. Hey, here's Pete Buttigieg attempting to teach Lisa Smith how to play Ticket to Ride. Fun fact, one of Pete Buttigieg's favorite board games is Ticket to Ride, a game that involves collecting trains and claiming rail routes through states across the United States. Pete's favorite game is about privatization of transportation and using regional monopolies to destroy the country for profit. Really speaks to his career as a bread price fixer. So this game he likes to play and was teaching her, what is it really about? It's about privatization of transportation and using regional monopolies to destroy the country for a profit. That's his favorite game. That's the guy Joe Biden just picked because he's CIA approved. South Bend, Indiana infrastructure grade is a D+. Did you know that? If you do a Google search on McKinsey
Hey,
interest
Omerta.
in privatized infrastructure, you'll see a fuckload of articles, which I don't know, seems
Didn't
kind of
give a
relevant
fuck.
to share
Right on,
today.
Caleb. United States of America.
So he's going
scum
to
of
be
the earth.
in there
Right on,
doing the
Caleb.
business of McKinsey. So he's in there to do the business of corporations again. And the CIA, because that's who Pete Buttigieg is. And there, I covered it. That's how I covered it. Okay, over to Steph.
You know, Jimmy likes to hold politicians, elected officials accountable.
That's what I say.
And what my friends were saying today, you
Hold
know,
all
aren't they
politicians.
supposed to be public
Support
servants?
none.
Like
Support
they're supposed
none.
to be serving the interest of the
Hold
public. that
all
elected them to
politicians
office.
accountable and
And
support
if they're
none.
not doing that, why are we re-electing them to office? And you know, nobody was going to vote for Pete Buttigieg for anything again. Nobody. I don't know how anybody. Such an absolute nightmare that he has any kind of authority in America. What a nightmare. Came late but signed the moment I heard about the petition. Nam Mayo Renge Kyo Victory Now. ForceTheVote.org. Robert Fernandez, The Jimmy Dore Show, is awesome. Jimmy should use his Skype or Zoom to go on Joe Rogan's show. Thank you for bringing the fight for healthcare. And that was from Yeet. Sean, Jimmy, others have tried to label you as fringe, but you've always been and continue to be essential, my brother. Do not stop. We've got you.
Force the Vote is now trending.
Force the vote. Force the vote is now trending, everybody. Force the vote is trending. Keep it happening, everybody. Keep sharing this on Facebook, on Twitter, on Twitch, on Instagram, on, I don't know, something new that hasn't been invented yet. Just Stacy, thank you. Yes, sir, colleague, grazie. Mike Hunt, again, great name. This tactic would ensure that our progressive
You guys could help out. Go over to
by
Twitter right now
parties
and just
that
retweet
need
ForceTheVote.org.
them to act boldly right now before the vote.
Let me
are
know if you
correct
do
there,
it.
Mike. Rodriguez Johnson, thank you so much. Travis Shamrock. All right, what do we got here? Keep punching up. You got it, Derek. Right back to JD. I think you're ready. Are you?
Yeah.
Jim Jam?
Jimmy Jam?
So Force the Vote is trending. Hashtag Force the Vote is trending. So we're proud of that. We're happy about that. That's helpful. Force the Vote is trending right now on Twitter. That's the only thing I go to. We were trending. So this was trending, and then Force the Vote was trending, and then we were trending again, and now Force the Vote is trending again today. And people are coming at us because we're trying to get people health care. So people who are inside the Democratic Party and defenders of the Democratic Party are coming after us because we're pressuring them. All everywhere from activists, fake activists, like that Josh Fox guy who got outed by Matt Taibbi and Katie Halper, and now he's being outed here. He's banned from WBAI for sexual harassment. Just so you know that Josh Fox is banned from WBAI.
I saw that on
for
Twitter.
sexual harassment and for taking money from indigenous people. He's a real slob. Anyways, but Malcolm says, I for one appreciate all the prominent voices saying that instead of a floor vote on Medicare for all during the pandemic, what we really need is a national discussion on whether Jimmy Dore's an asshole. Force the vote.
Malcolm's friend of the show.
So people who don't like me would rather you not have health care in order to get a dunk on me. Isn't that awesome? Now you know who those people are. There's a bunch of people out there dunking on this idea. Even if they endorse the idea, they'll dunk on me to try to pour water on this moment because they'd rather take this moment to pour water on me than you have health care. Here's force the vote. Force the vote
Right
trending.
on.
Force the vote trending. I like that. Sir Ian McClellan says he feels euphoric after receiving the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. Wow. Is he a frontline worker? Why did he get that? Is he a frontline healthcare worker? Maybe they're giving it to everybody over there. 88%. I'm fucking missing a lot of Ron's good jokes.
I'm
Let's go
missing
back.
Ron's
Yeah,
good
go
joke.
back. We're gonna enjoy it.
Hey, by the way, U.S. Vice President Mike Pence publicly receives Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Pence's wife needed to be present while he got the shot? He probably didn't let a woman administer it to him. I mean, if it was just a nurse, he'd have to have another woman there, right?
Mhm.
Or else he's going to get a boner and rape her. I think that's what he's afraid
Right,
of.
I think that is.
I can't be alone with a woman. I'm a fucking animal. Right? That's what that is. That's how Christian he is.
Mm-hmm.
He acknowledges his shadow raper. But I love Malcolm. It's just hilarious. It'd be nice to have health care, but do you have to yell so much, Jimmy? Elected officials should do what we elected them for, but couldn't you be nicer about it? You know when you really get politicians to do stuff is when you're extra nice. If you're extra nice and never have a critical word, that's when they are running scared. Why are you guys so into tone policing? That's what I want to know. Why are people so into tone? Do you think webcams have feelings? Do you guys really think webcams have feelings? Because I'm not yelling at a person. I'm yelling into a webcam. When I yell at a politician, which I'll do to their face, but I'm not doing it to their face. I'm yelling into a webcam. You realize that, right? Do webcams have feelings? We were trending even better than that guy getting his vaccine. That's pretty cool. 88% of Democrats support Medicare for all. 14 million have lost their employer-based insurance. 300,000 people have died from COVID. Biden and allies like Clyburn, Congressman Clyburn, take more big pharma insurance money than anyone in Congress. The media is silent. What's your plan to raise the alarm? Force the vote. This is the founder of the Justice Democrats. AOC, they're all Justice Democrats, aren't they?
Yes,
Right?
they are.
He says, never in a million years would I have guessed that some on the left would oppose a vote on Medicare for all during a pandemic where 300,000 people have died and 15 million have lost their insurance. I'm genuinely astonished and disappointed. 18,000 likes on that one. He wish he would have put hashtag force the vote, but that was before we knew. And sometimes, I know a lot of people say they're for Medicare for all, but sometimes you have to do more than tweet about it. And that separates who's fighting for a society and who's fighting for clicks. Kyle Kalinske nails it. He says, if you oppose the current plan to fight for Medicare for all, it's incumbent upon you to tell us what your plan is, in detail. When do you want the vote? What benchmarks have to be met before you call for the vote? Nobody against the current plan is answering any of these questions.
Interesting.
Nobody has proposed a counter plan for Medicare for all, other than to try to get Biden to do an executive order he's never gonna do. What's their plan? They can say they don't like this plan, but then what is your plan? They don't have a plan. They don't have, ironically, any solutions. The progressives in Congress don't have any solutions. They have leverage, but they don't have a strategy. They don't have a plan, and they certainly don't have any solutions. That's what people used to say about this show. Oh, we just complain. We don't have any solutions. What's your solution? Keep voting for the people who won't do anything for you? We've got solutions up the yin-yang. Rejecting a concrete plan to fight for Medicare for all right now for a nebulous, undefined one at some obscure date in the future is inadvertent interference for the worst forces in the country. It's a high-minded rationalization to accept the status quo longer. I gotta read that twice. That's such a good tweet.
It sure is.
Rejecting a concrete plan to fight for Medicare for all right now for a nebulous, undefined one at some obscure date in the future
10,000 people
is
watching.
inadvertent interference for the worst forces in the country.
10,000. She's about to start reading my tweets.
It is a high-minded
My super
rationalization
chats.
to accept the status quo even longer. Kyle is outing a lot of people right now. If you can read what he's writing there and you can understand what he's saying, which it's pretty plain, and then you read other people's tweets and positions on this, or you listen to AOC's interview at The Intercept, and then you read this, and then you go, oh, those people, oh, they're all revealed now. Yes. Yes. And then the people who tell me and try to pour water on this moment, calling it all performative theater, he says this. This is all theater. Theater yields results. Ask the Tea Party who voted to repeal Obamacare 70 times, then rode the enthusiasm of their base to giant wins. It's not that complicated. Fucking stand for something and fight for something, and you'd be surprised at the results. It's just that simple.
Zane, thank you for the 3.
So many commenters I respect are fretting
Right on,
wrongly
G.
in my humble
Henderson, I
opinion about
appreciate
how
your
much
chat.
political capital this would cost. No.
Merida
I think
and
it
Zane,
builds
thank you for the
momentum
3s. Yes,
Medicare
let's
for all.
smoke.
It builds coalition.
I will
and it
smoke with
builds
you guys,
political
definitely.
capital. But Dylan Radigan said, oh, here it is. Precisely, my friend. What the challenger politicians and process wonks fail to grasp is that Jimmy Dore's idea of withholding on Pelosi unless she brings Medicare for all builds political capital. It does the exact opposite of what those people think. It actually builds capital. Incremental gains of power
Pat the
behind
Progressive!
closed doors aren't what this moment calls for. Progressives will gain more power by voting as
I
a
sent him
bloc
triage
and going
oil.
scorched earth on anyone who won't support popular urgent policies like Medicare for all amid a pandemic. Dare I say, I'm going scorched earth against anyone who isn't supporting Medicare for all amid a pandemic. Yes, I am. That would started with Mark Pocan. So people want to say my Medicare for all push. Now they're saying they're playing the woman card because it was focused at AOC because she was.
Oh, he's a
chosen as the person
sexist.
To come out and take all
Yeah,
the
you know,
things
he's a
that people
sexist.
most likable.
Fuck,
So
whatever,
they did that on
dude.
purpose. So then pieces.
You
of
wanted to
shit
be
like
fucking
Josh Fox,
politicians, you
who
get
was a
fucking
sex harasser
scrutinized
and
just
banned
like a
from
man.
WBAI
Don't
studios
fucking say
for
he's a
being sex
sexist.
harasser, could then
You're a
use that
goddamn
as a dirty
politician, you
attack
fucking
on this
dumb
Medicare for
cunt.
all forced to vote
Are you
thing.
fucking kidding me?
Do you see?
Fuck
Do you
that
see how
shit.
that worked? Do you see how that worked? I hope you see how that worked.
Zane, cheers.
So I went scorched earth on Mark Pocan, the co-chair, because he was asked about this on Tom Hartman's show, and of course Tom Hartman, instead of doing something and holding his feet to the fire, let him off the hook. Of course he did. And so I went hard at
Hartman's
Mark
a piece of
Pocan.
shit.
I didn't go hard at Tom Hartman for never asking a hard question about this or a follow-up. I went hard at Mark Pocan, the guy with power. I went hard at a guy who runs on Medicare for all, who claims to care about things, and I called him every name in the book. A coward, a phony, which is all spineless, gutless, all those things that he is. So that's where this went. And then they said, hey, we better send AOC out there. So then they sent AOC out there because they know she's sympathetic to people on the left. And she's a lightning rod for the right. So if anybody's seen attacking her, they'll think it's coming from the right, but it's not. It's coming from her left. because they're not doing what, because Kyle Kalinske and everybody, this is Pat the Burner. He says he wants to go scorched earth. He wants to. Though I know my good friend David Dole is terminally Canadian and wants us all to be nicer to each other. But that's how you win friends. That's not how you influence politicians.
But do Canadians have health care?
Canadians already do have health care, so it's a lot easier to be nice and cordial to people. If I already had Medicare for all, I probably wouldn't be screaming as much at politicians. But we don't have Medicare for all. And I went bankrupt for years. So that's why I'm screaming.
Cheers, Stoops.
And that's why, of course, and just like Pat wants me
Cheers,
to go
Omerta.
scorched earth. We need more people screaming. We don't
Cheers,
need less.
Zane.
We need more people screaming like their hair's on fire and like where people are dying without health care, because they are.
Shave your
Hey, I know
knuckles for
people
Jess.
are actually fucking dying, but could you keep your voice down?
I know people are dying, but
People
could you
don't
keep your
even
voice
hear
down?
themselves. You influence politicians by raking them over the coals and making them afraid of you.
Right!
You don't influence
Support
politicians by being
support
nice to
none of
them.
them and hold all of them accountable.
When did that ever work? That's how you influence friends. That's how you get that's how you influence acquaintances, family members, friends. That doesn't influence politicians. Money does. You give them money. As AOC said, the Democratic Party doesn't do anything unless it's pushed.
You guys, there's a
You have
petition
to
over
push
there
them hard.
at
That means you have to be
forcethevote.org.
scorched earth.
Feel
If
free
you're
to
not
go
for
over
Medicare
there
for
and
all,
sign
you're
it
gonna
and
try
share
end
it
your career.
around.
That's what a primary is. How friendly is a primary?
Forcethevote.org.
You're trying
Forcethevote.org.
to take someone's job away. Can you
Force
do it nicely?
the vote.
Politics ain't beanbag, and we don't have fucking health care. And I'm going to keep swearing and yelling and calling everybody a coward who doesn't stand up for Medicare for all. Because I don't have Medicare for all. And I want it. A beautifully composed, comprehensive argument by Brianna Joy in support of forcing a floor vote on Medicare for all, because if not now, then when? If healthcare is a human right, then you must force the vote. That's exactly right. Hey, there's a pandemic, people are dying. We don't have the healthcare the rest of the industrialized world takes for granted. If not now, when is putting it? When are we supposed to do it? I think I'll run for office so I can just sit back and do absolutely nothing and have a bunch of sycophants all happy about that. Because that's exactly what they're fucking doing. And don't forget, you get paid quite handsomely, too. I think it's $175,000 a year now.
With health care.
With health care. The Civil Rights Bill was forced into Congress in 1963. It failed. That failure garnered national attention and support. Motivated protests. It motivated protests. In 1964, they tried it again, and it passed. Same thing with Women's Voting Rights Act. AOC, there's a precedent for these things working. If you're all going to force the vote by calling on our progressive reps to hold their vote over Nancy Pelosi until she brings a Medicare for all vote to the floor, you got to take action. Call or tweet your progressive reps and the squad. Here's everyone who's co-sponsored Medicare for all. And there's the number, and call them. There's the number, 202-224-3121. And here's a list of all the people who have co-sponsored this. Call them. The whole point of protesting, this is from AOC, is to make people uncomfortable. Activists take that discomfort with the status quo and advocate for concrete policy changes. Popular support often starts small and grows. The folks who complain, protest demands, make others uncomfortable. That's the point.
You guys go
I'm
to
trying
Jimmy.
make
Go
them
to Jimmy's
uncomfortable.
live
I'm trying to
stream.
make
All right,
Mark
I'll see you
Hogan
over there.
uncomfortable.
Go to
We're
Jimmy's
trying
live
to make
stream.
every progressive in Congress
Bye, guys.
uncomfortable.
It's called agitate.
It's called agitate. And by the way, where's goddamn Bernie Sanders?